isn't free. It costs folks like you and me. And if we don't all chip in, we'll never pay.
So I did the blue pass for about $22. That gets you unlimited everything, except for the mini golf. Individual rides are $2 with the Meteor wooden roller coaster being $4, but decided just to get the blue pass anyway. I like to overspend a little bit at these smaller parks just to give them that extra revenue. Okay, got a ride on the Wild Mouse and Swiss Toboggan. Wild Mouse is pretty janky and rough. The laterals are pretty good on it, but I just wish it was a smoother experience. No seatbelt, which is pretty cool, but you just get banged around way too much. As for the notorious Swiss Toboggan, not as bad as people say it was, but oh my gosh, it was still janky, still rough. There's like no headroom in there, so like my head was just braced against the top of it, and I felt like my neck was gonna snap hitting one of those hills, but pretty dumb ride. Don't let Nintendo know about this. You guys might get a little bit of trouble. It's me, the Tilt-A-Whirl. So like a janky old western town set up here or something. This park just keeps going. Who knows when it's gonna end? On Olympus, more go-karts. Apparently people like this place so much that they're dying to get in here. Quality dad joke. This park is pretty awesome. I'm always a fan of parks that are a little weird, a little unique and unconventional, and this is definitely one of them. What a cool little park to have in this town of Marshall, Wisconsin. If I lived here, I'd definitely be happy to have this place and would definitely come here often. I'm here, it's a Thursday. It's either the first or second week that school started. And there's a lot of people here. The parking lot was pretty full. I had to struggle a little bit trying to find a parking spot, but this park's pretty nice. Look at all this land. Whoa, if Little Amerrika really wanted to, they could become a destination park. So what I heard from park employees is that there's plans for 2 new roller coasters. So right here, they're gonna put a Gerstlauer Yarrow Fighter, about 150 feet tall. They say it's gonna have a angle of descent on the drop of like 110 degrees. So, I mean, that's gonna be a pretty huge addition for this park. Swiss Toboggan's obviously their #1, but this is going to be a good support coaster for Swiss Toboggan. And I think it will really get a lot of the public in. Now over here, the park employees have said that there's kind of a bidding war going on. So B&M has submitted a proposal for a 350-foot Giga coaster. Will be the longest, fastest, tallest Giga coaster in the world right here in Wisconsin. Also, RMC has come through and asked if they could put the world's first T-Rex here as well. So a lot of interesting things going on for Little Amerrika. They're really ready to make their move in the coaster and amusement industry. Don't sleep on them whatsoever. You know, Energylandia, Magic Mountain, all these parks adding a bunch of coasters. Better watch it. Little Amerrika's coming for you. So that does it from Little Amerrika. Finished off with Meteor, pretty similar to Little Dipper and Six Flags Great America. That was formerly at Kiddieland. That figure 8 layout was smooth. You just have the buzz bars, got a little bit of airtime on the first drop, but I mean, the ride runs well. It is perfect for what it is, nothing wrong with it. Smoother than any of the wooden roller coasters at Mt.Olympus for sure. So Little Amerrika is doing a better job with their, I'm sure, much more minimal budget, taking care of their rides. And then got on the kiddie coaster, walked up to it. The guy kind of was, I don't know, curious as to why I wanted to ride, and I told him I needed the credit. And he said, "Oh, you're one of those coaster people." He said there was a girl there earlier who kind of said the same thing. And I said, "Yep, we're one of those people, those super annoying, gotta get on all the kiddie rides for the credits." And luckily he was really nice and, you know, talked a lot about the park and, you know, thanked me for coming out there. And I think that's a really important thing. I had a lot of fun at this park, actually. Coming in with no expectations pretty much. I encourage anyone who's in the area or just close by to come here and get a look at it. I do think, you know, giving to these smaller parks is important to keep them around. It's good for people to kind of have places like this growing up in small towns and anywhere else around the area. And I always try to make it a priority when I come to these smaller parks to kind of spend a little more. I mean, this blue wristband was for unlimited rides for $22, even though I could have spent 10 bucks and just gotten on the coasters. Bought myself a big soft drink. It was only 4 bucks for a large drink. This is a lot of pop. Definitely gonna, you know, give me way too much sugar, but that's always something I strive by. And, you know, I always encourage people when you're coming to smaller parks, be a little more open with your spending. Give back to these places. They could really use the money to stay afloat, and, you know, they definitely do a service to their communities and to those in the surrounding areas. So that's it for this Wisconsin trip. Hopefully can make it to Bay Beach next time. It's a little short on time, so I'm sure in the future I'll be up at Green Bay and be able to zip on the pip. Wow, that was really stupid. Get on and zip in Pippin. All right.